testimony. We are at 4 Points by Sheraton. It is now time for the testimony, the doing of the Lord.
Hapo ndio watu wangetoa sadaka kwanza kabla tutoe testimony. Sema amen.
Now, time is here. You're like, now, it is okay, we can have a baby. What happened?
Sasa si atu kusema we can have a baby, si maisha iliendelea, ikaendelea. Mimi hata nikasahau kuangalianga periods zinakaa mazikama. Maisha tu ikaendelea.
Acha kusema wewe wacha. Wewe ulisahau wapi wewe? Wacha nikwambie. Wacha mimi sidanganye, wacha nikupigie story. Huwa hata amesahau. Na vile ulinipitisha mashida mingi, yani umesahau. Anyway, so now in this season of kutafuta mtoto na tupati mtoto, there were times that she'll actually do a home test, pregnancy test, na anapata iko positive. Anapata iko positive, akona ball. Anaenda, so we get excited, hey, God has answered our prayer, hallelujah. Tunaenda kwa daktari, anafanywa sasa ya blood, nothing.
Mimi sijui, and there's an explanation for that. Mimi paka nilikuwa najua sasa mimi nimechizi. Tunakaa
kidogo tena. Anafanya test ingine, nyumba yetu ilikuwa imejaa test hivi kama chemist.
Even I bought tests from UK, Australia.
So
nasikia mtu anakuja, wewe ninunulie huko, za huku siziamini.
Actually now you see the way people get married, alafu nyumba imejaa mavikombe na masani. Yetu ilikuwa imejaa ma test kits hivi. Hata ungetu visit tukupe test kit uende kama gift. Uende uiweke tu, you never know. So it got to a place where you see, anafanya home test, anapata iko positive, going to Host
what hormone goes
it's
up.
negative. So she lost confidence or trust in the Kenyan test nini.
That is a 50 bob.
She had a friend in the UK. Akatumana ma test kit.
Anakuja na mwambia weka kwa bag yako.
Zikapandishwa ndege.
Manguo, sijui handbag.
So we got test kits from the UK. Yeah,
zile zinaandikanga hivi plus, si ati tu line, zinaandika plus ama pregnant.
But hizo negative ya UK na hapa ni the same. We were still negative.
How did you feel that you do a test, it goes?
I was so sure sasa hapa hii ni mental case. Me, I felt I was going crazy. Because how can it show now sina ball? So ilikuwa, by the way, ilikuwa crazy. It was so crazy. But there's an explanation. There's a hormone. The hormone for pregnancy, I think it's HCG, whatever. It goes up. Because you see now our hormones are ziko crazy. So it used to go up. There's a time, even before I found out I had PCOS, nilikuwa natoa maziwa. Kabisa. So when I went to the doctor, he's like, oh, no. So I was given a dawa for 30 days to reduce that hormone. It's called, akinajuanga majina za hormones, it's called prolactin. So ikareduciwa, nikarudi back to no. But nilikuwa natoa maziwa kama a breastfeeding woman. I remember when that doctor asking me, umetoa ball? Ulikuwa na, you know, there must have been somewhere you were pregnant. I'm like, no, hormones just zinakuwa erratic, zinatoka.
Ulizoipika chai na maziwa.
Hapana, but hiyo maziwa ilikuwa more by the way. Paka unajua kaniambia ukienda home please usifinye, because you know just like a pregnant woman, the more you toa, the more the brain thinks it needs to produce.
Thank God. Unajua kuna siku nilienda akanipikia chai ya maziwa nyingine. Nikasikia chai, so I just needed to confirm.
Najua tu kupika chai mzuri.
Maybe perhaps one day, maziwa haikuwa kwa shop alafu, but
so yeah, for PCOS the hormones can get really out of hand. Yeah.
So now, we went through that to a place where end month ilikuwa inafika tu naomba, tunajua tu ni stress tu. So I used to manage her expectation, trying to manage her. Usifanye test, please. Hata kama zimechelewa 5 days, don't raise your expectation, don't raise hope, don't be happy. Let's just assume, tuendelee tu na maisha, because I knew atakuwa excited, maybe we are, alafu akwe crashed, so hizo seasons.
But unakumbuka sasa after nilikuja nikwambia now we can adopt. Yes. Sasa nikaacha, hata I think I threw away my test kits.
Nilitupa. Ulitupa tu za Kenya, za UK hukutupa. Ulisema tutauza za UK ni expensive.
And I was not testing, and even I remember I was not like counting period imekuja haijakuja.
Ndakwambia kwa nini haukutupa.
wewe uko na story yako. So this day I remember it was December, so job vile watu hawakujangi wote kwa ofisi nini, but I was going to work. So nikaenda job, but I was feeling so funny. Nilikuwa sijui kutapika, you know, just how you just feel so I thought maybe ni kwa sababu sijakula breakfast na sijakula lunch. So nikitoka job nikadecide wacha ni buy food, but I was feeling bad. Even nikidrive there's a time I felt like throwing up. So nika buy food. So mali nilikuwa nimekaa nikaona across kuna pharmacy. Alafu ikanihit, when is the last time my periods came? Na vile nasikia. So nikajua mimi na buy hizi kits na siambii Soxxy, sisemi. Na imagine nilibuy kits za 50 bob. Nikabuy after nimenunua za millions. Nikanunua za 50 bob nikaenda home. So kwenda home nikajua mimi na test. Unajua vile tusema tete ungoje asubuhi sijui nini. Mimi nikajua mimi na test. Vile na feel sijai feel hivi. Nika test. Immediately lines 2 na ni ile ya 50 bob. Nilikuwa nimebuy test ngapi? Nikachukua ya pili tena hai. So najua ni contain hii excitement tena najua mimi ufanya test zinatoka positive na si positive. Anyway, so nikangojea akakam nikamwekea test hapo. Akaniuliza so hizi ni test za nani? So akisoksi ni kama nilienda nikaboro mtu uko matest.
It's called managing expectation. Managing expectation. Let's not be excited. Let's not be. I've gone through this before. Let's not. No. Yeah, no.
So Soxxy akaniadvise tungoje since ni hiyo Christmas season gaina hakuwa.
Ilikuwa 23rd.
Tungoje gaina sijui alikuwa 27th ama
27th.
But mimi nitangoja. Mimi nikacall beshte yangu alikuwa na ball na nilikuwa najua lazima kuenda hizo clinics. Nikamuona gaina mgani sijui gaina mgani. Haya mimi nakuja na wewe. Nimemwambia sijamshow. Nikaenda. So this guy was so old school, alinifinya tumbo. Alifinya old school but knows his craft. Alinifinya akaniambia you're 5 weeks pregnant. But bado sikumwamini unajifinya tumbo unaniambia niko na ball. Mimi nimego through a lot. Nikarudi home. Sikumshow. Tunangoja bado 27. Tukangoja 27th ikafika tukaenda kwa gaina wetu. Yeye ndio aliconfirm, akaeka scan, akaona kanini hata sijaiamini. You know how you look at it, you're like, are you serious? I'm carrying something in my stomach. So nilikuwa nikiambia Soxxy mimi nitaamini hii ball ikianza kugrow. Sasa hata sijui kama kuna kitu, labda yeye aliona vitu zake.
So like the many negatives formed an opinion in your head that this can be true. So talk to a woman there who is going through it.
Imagine God will come through for you. It doesn't matter the time. God's timing is always the best. Wewe unafikiria labda ni next month, ni this month, but Mungu ndio amekupangia hiyo siku and it will happen. Even for those women going through PCOS, endometriosis, we are given all sorts of reports, but the final report ni ya Mungu, si yetu.
Na hapo ndio tutaimba wimbo Whose report shall you believe? I shall believe the report of the Lord. Whose report? Wewe sweet wimbo. Kuna nini? But anyway, hiyo wimbo speaks volumes because the doctor will give his report, your friends will give their report, you know, your in-laws will give their report, but it's the report of the Lord. For God came through for us when we had given it back to him. Sisi tulikuwa tunaishikilia. Tunajua sisi ndio tutafanya. Mtoto ukreatiwa hivi. Unajua? Daktari atatupe dawa fulani tumeze, alafu on a certain day, at a certain time, huyo daktari atatuambia tibim. Na hiyo time tunajua ndio mtoto atakuja. But hiyo yote God alitushow, you know, it's not about what the doctor says. It's not about what you think, you know, what you assume, how you perceive children are made, but it's about me. I'm the one who gives children. So whose report shall you believe? I urge you to believe the report of God.
Do you know even our doctor asked us, what did you guys do? Na sisi tukamwangalia.
Hakuna.
Ati sisi tulifanya kile watu hufanya ndio wapate. What else should we have done?
Because yeah,
even him he had alikuwa amefunga hiyo kitabu. Alikuwa ameona hapa huyu ako pabaya.
But God came through in his own time. And so that's the beauty of God. He will come through for you. Not the way he came through for you, for your
someone
friend.
Else.
because now kuna watu pia wanaoana the first day honeymoon kama na hata alikuwa amemeza hata kwa contraceptive nini but the first day clean nayo wanaanza kulia sababu wako nini miracle sijui baby sijui honeymoon baby wanaanza kulia. And so una assume hivyo ndio God atabless kila mtu, but God bless kila mtu na time yake na season yake pia. That's the beauty of God. You know, it's not a generic way of how he does his blessing. And even in the Bible, God alifanya miracles in different ways. You know, for some aliekelea mkono, for some hata hakuenda mahali, alisema tu na huyo mtu akapona. Una get? So God works in his own way, and he will work in his own way in whichever situation that you are going through, whichever season, God will come through. That is the bottom line. He will come through. Yes.
So that 23rd, when she showed you the kids, the 2 kids, what came to your mind?
I did not want to go through that season again. I knew. Easy. I had seen it before.
Where was your faith?
I don't know, but you know, I had been disappointed many times to a place where I knew God would come through, but hii test nilikuwa najua God nikiraise hope zangu na hii kitu ita end up to disappoint vile ime to disappoint in the past. She needs a support system. She needs a pillar, and I'm the pillar at that point. I'm the strong one. So staki na yeye kukuwa na nimraisie hopes pia alafu tukwe disappointed. So yeah, I think my faith was somewhere not too strong, but I was trying to be supportive. I was trying to encourage her. I was trying to show her enyewe hii tushapitia hii season, tungoje Mungu. Yeah, tungoje Mungu. Yeah.
So Ella came.
Hey, 2 beautiful babies who have taught us so much about life. Yeah. And kwanza Ethan came when hata hatukuifikiria. Ona Mungu, sisi tumejiambia huyo mwingine huyo ilikuwa 3 years. Huyu tuanze tu saa hii ndio by 3 years akuje. Immediately the first month we were pregnant with Ethan. Yeah.
Sasa tena ni kurudi kwa daktari kuambia daktari hapa makosa imetendeka. Ulikuwa umetuambia tukae miaka 2, ni kama
hatukufikisha.
Ni kama hatukungojea miaka 2. Sasa because after CS the doctor had told her
I take 2 years before
so that at least wound iko imeheal vizuri. But sisi ni nani?
I think
Mungu ni
first
nani?
birthday nani we were pregnant.
Mungu ni, but you see in our mind we knew. Unaona tulikuwa tushapanga Mungu. Tulikuwa tumejua the first one to struggle this number of years. So kwa nini kama tulitake long, kwa nini sasa tuanze tu sisi?
Na nikaambia Soxxy, ni kama nimepata Soxxy uko na jokes. Mimi nikaambia unaweza kuna kafili mtu usikia hiyo mwili. Soxxy akwa tukaenda. I was so pregnant. Yeah.
But that is God. That is the God we serve. You know, that he works in mysterious ways. That it does not matter how it worked the last time. You know, miracle yake atafanya miracle kivyake tu sahi. Yeah.
How do you keep the bond?
Been friends over the years, and I think over the years tukidate nini tumepitia mingi, tumekosana, break up, amedate watu, anarealize watu si wapoa, ananirudia. So we've gone through those seasons where she's actually realized the value that I add in her life. So
She's like, not lose this.
Thank you, Soxxy.
But anyway, I think being friends imesaidia, because there are times that tunakosananga na tunakosana sana, but eventually tunajuanga to our place, where you know we know we are in this together, so we are civil. At least we try to be civil. Yeah.
So inspire someone out there, you know, they are going through issues, heartbreak, you know, grief, looking for a baby, you know, they're just going through it. What can you tell me?
Let me just say one of my favorite verses in the Bible, and imeni walk through many seasons, ni Jeremiah 29:11. Inasema, God has great plans for all of us, plans to prosper us and not to harm us, plans to give us a hope and a future. And at times when we're going through situations, we do not see any future, we do not have any hope, but I would urge you to stand in these words, that God has great plans. You know, at this point you may not see the plans that he has for you, At this point, you may not see any future, but jua that in the midst of all that, God has a great plan for you. Now, this is it. In that day that you're feeling down, that you're feeling like things are not working out, just know that that's not the end of the world. We lala. Kesho asubuhi ukiamka, pick yourself up and believe that, you know, God still has great plans for you for that day. You know, live a day at a time, a day at a time, a day at a time. And you'll realize that the way you view the future is dependent on, the way your future will turn out, it is dependent on how you view it and how you perceive it. So if you wake up and you speak positiveness in your life, or you at least have some positiveness in life, your day ends up being more positive than negative. And above all, just know that God has great plans for you, and these plans shall come to pass.
I also think it's just acknowledging their seasons in life. Just the same way Nairobi sai kuna baridi, kesho kutakuwa na joto. It's the same thing with our lives. We go through down times and we go through up times. And I always say when I'm at my lowest, I need to grasp the lessons that I've gotten. So always remember the lessons that you learned when you were down. So that even when you're going through your best, unakumbuka Mungu alinifundisha hivi. Just, yeah, life is all about seasons, yeah, and it will come to pass.
And do not jipanga with someone else's season. Do not be intimidated by someone else's season, you know, because I think at times we end up being so clouded with what's happening in our friends or the people around us in their lives that we end up assuming that's how we should be, or that's where we should be. You know, like when you see your friend is happy and maybe you're in a down season at that point, una feel, God ni kama umeniachilia. But you never know.
Unasahau your friend ametoka a low season.
Yeah, ametoka a low season.
Yeah.
They had their season. And so let's not peg our seasons with the things or the situations that are around us.
Thank you so much, Ciku and Soxxy. Times and seasons are in the hands of God. We are created differently. We have different seasons and times when God comes through for us. So whatever you're going through, you are going to come out of it. Some miracles take a day, others a week, others a month, others a year. But one thing is that the appointed time of God is the best. So just hold on there, just pray. Do whatever you need to do. Just wake up and do something. And God will come through for you. My name is Lucy Mwendwa. This has been my testimony show. We are at 4 Points by Sheraton. Until next time, bye-bye.